get a clean start, and it just takes a toll on you in there.
Lucas locked in.
Where we at, Ellen?
For the Nashville Stampede. You saw it right there. Coach McBride said, let me hear that whistle. Lucas taking his moment here in Cheyenne.
You want to talk about fired up, but about 2 seconds, everybody on their team, including the guys on the bench.
And Swearingen sails to the finish line, answered to get the Carolina Cowboys on the board. We've got a tied game.
And look at the energy from that bench. Just what Jerome Davis wanted to get out of his #1 rider in the world champion.
Man, it's awesome. Boudreaux, he's about to take this bull down. He's a really good bull. He's rode him before. It's going to be exciting.
You hear the whistle. Boudreaux, best the Undertaker. Carolina goes up 2-1. Perfect so far here in game number 2.
Look at that celebration with the teammates as Boudreaux Campbell makes it 2 for 2 for the Carolina Cowboys. Couldn't start any better, could you?
Campbell fired up saying, this is our dirt. Come on, Nashville, let's see what you got. To get his team tied up in the game. Novice, never out of position. A perfect 8 seconds aboard experiment 626. We've got a tied game in game number 2.
We got a tied game, and I'm going to tell you, Justin McBride's strategy is working his way right now, Kate. He is so excited about what's going on. You know, he's got 2 scores on the board. Carolina's got 2 on the board, but McBride still got.
All day long for the world champ. Pacheco puts it to him. McBride loves what he sees from his #1 pick. Nashville back on the board and back on top.
One of the interesting things back here on the back of the buck and shoots is the fact that all of these athletes are taking a little piece from the Iceman, Ka'iki Pacheco, and a little piece from Justin McBride. The excitement and intensity of McBride, but the cool, calm, collected swagger of Ka'iki Pacheco. And guys, the blend between those two is working out nearly to perfection right now.
He nodded.
Pull the rope. Pull the rope. Carolina Cowboys back on the board. De Silva does it big aboard Juju. Away from his hand just like they had hoped. The Cowboys make this a tight game.
Well, you know it's not going to be a big score, Kate, but it doesn't matter. The Carolina Cowboys got another ride on the board, and they are pumped up.
Just big enough to give them the edge. Carolina and Nashville tied up with 1 attempt remaining on each sideline. Can you ask for a moment? Can you ask for a game better than this in a brand new era of bull riding?
He can win it, or at least take the lead for the Stampede.
Does it again. The 11-time World Finals qualifier punches the ticket for the Nashville Stampede, puts them on top and says, Carolina, match that. There's a big reason.
Justin McBride, you called on Ryan Dirt Eater. You put him towards the end of this round. the veteran stepped up after a year and a half and did exactly what you wanted him to do.
Well, Ryan Dirt Eater's got his chance to get something out of this team deal that he didn't get to get in his regular career, so I'm fired up for him. You can see how fired up he is.
Guys, that is a title. Ryan Dirt Eater never won the world title, but the Stampede looking to win it all in PBR teams.
Big reason Coach McBride and the Stampede went to the veteran, had those conversations to get him out of retirement. For Dirt Eater, it was an easy decision. He wanted to be here, and good reason why.
Absolutely, Kate. You know, he was on tour for 13 years. He was the average champion in 2016. You know, so Dirt Eater, he knows what he's doing. He's got the experience, and he's ready to be back on tour like McBride.